Hi everyone and welcome to Astar's. This is what I'm going to show you how to make today. There's a door wreath, there's a table wreath, but how about a wreath that is incorporated into an urn as something that's structural and standalone? I really love this, it's really easy to make and I love all of these components. And if you live in a nice tropical place and you're looking for something nice for Christmas, this could be just what you're looking for. Give me a few minutes and I'll unravel it and I'll show you how quickly and easy it is to make. Right, so this is what you need. I'm not using the white container, I'm going to use this brown container, and what I've done is I took it outside, misted it with water, and then when it was still wet and the water was just dribbling along, I hit it with Glossy Wood Tone, which is a Design Master spray. Fantastic stuff because it gives that lovely shine and sheen that I want. Right, getting rid of that. The next thing I've done is I've put into here 2 blocks of foam, one on the bottom, big one at the top, and then of that half that was remaining, one on either side. Right, let's turn that to there. This is the wreath that I'm going to use. Isn't that just beautiful? I love the naturalness of those fibers of that wreath. Right, that is going to go into there, and to keep it in place, I'm going to use number 16 gauge wire and just push that down in through there to there, and then repeat it on the other side like so. You're not going to actually see this, but I don't actually want to be looking at it either. Actually, that's a much better way. I'll do it that way and make this as firm as you can. In fact, I might just need to do a couple more over this side. But it's the mechanics of anything that you do that makes your work stand out and be professional. Okay, from there, I've got 3 palm leaves or fan palms. I'm going to put 1 down there, and because I've only got 3, and remember I've told you when you've got 3 in any type of arrangement, especially going into a round urn, you sort of kind of need the equal distance between each of your placements. Now I'm just going to let those just fall as they choose. So I've got 1 there, and I'm going to put 1 over the back here. And what I'm also doing is I'm actually trying to step them up into as close to the wreath as I can. Right, I've got a lovely little fern here, and I push that into there, and that's also going to add a little bit more bulk and a little bit more structure and support to the design. Right, I've also got this. I love this. This is just new, and I absolutely love it. Look at that. Aren't they very clever in China? This is a hanging asparagus fern. Fantastic. I'm going to put that into there as firmly as I can, and then because I can, I'm just going to drift that around to there, get another piece of wire. Oops, where's my wire gone? Here's my wire here. And just cut that, and I'll use it, make it into like a clip so that I can hold it into position like so. And I'll just leave that bit there for now. So that's coming around to there, plug that into there, and then with this, just bring that around, oops, up over that fern there, and I'll just put that into there. And because I've got some moss, what I'm going to do is I'll cover the workings of the inside of my where that foam is that is exposed with a little bit more moss so that it covers it, because don't forget that moss has the foam has no artistic values or merits whatsoever, so cover that up. And I don't want this to be neat and tidy either. I want it to be free flowing and really organic looking. Right, I've got these beautiful, what I call obsidian orchids. I'm just going to put 1 into there, and I'm working back to front, so hopefully this works out to be as I want it. And what you can also do is just poke those. I'm so good I can work back to front, put that under there to hold it into place. Because I've done that one on the other side, I'll repeat the process on this side and then take that up into there. I love a good wreath. You can do so many things with it. Okay, now I've got another one which I'm going to put into there, and I thought I would like to let that just cascade over the side of my urn like that. Because I've done one there, I'm going to do the same thing over this side so that that pokes out, so that you've got this lovely line going through there and you've got these lines going through there. I don't think I want that to be falling, so I'm going to put that up into there. What am I looking like around there? Oh yeah, that's looking all right. And then I've got one more little piece, so I think I'll just take that from that point there to go into that point like that. Right, what do I look like? Yeah, loving that. You could put more orchids into here if you wanted to, but about now that's all I'm going to do. Now when it comes to further embellishing and dressing it, I really love these little wee candle holders or little vessels for holding water. These could be hung and suspended from the wreath. And to do that, what I would do is just get little bits of string, and because everything else is sort of like organic-y, it'd be quite nice, I thought, to just use the natural fibre of the string as well. That can go into there like that, and because I've got another couple, I'll repeat that process and bring another one into here so that I can put some little fresh flowers into there if I wanted to, which I think I will in due course. And it's quite nice using this structure because you can actually get in there and just tie those bits off. And I'll just bring that up just a little bit higher there. And I think that this will be really fabulous for Christmas. Just change that, put that down there like that. Aha, perfect. And because I want to see it from both sides, I'll bring another one over to this side. I'll tie that off too with a little bit of string. Seems like a lot of mucking around doing this. Should have prepared it earlier, but it's only just coming to me as I design this arrangement as to how it's going to look, which I think is the best thing about designing. Just getting all your forms together and just thinking, what will I do with that? What will I do with that? And I'm just thinking that for Christmas, this might look, especially, yeah, it's because it's so warm here in New Zealand for Christmas, that this might be nice with some really fresh orchids, or I could put some lilies or maybe some roses into there. So there they are, all tied off there, and I've made sure that as I've placed these, they're all at different drop lengths. If you wanted to, you could just put another one into there. You could put little tea lights into it. The other thing that I thought was quite nice are these little baubles if you wanted to bring in more of a Christmas theme, and these could hang all around the outside. But easy designing, a really lovely way at approaching Christmas if you're looking at something that's got more of a tropical theme, or you want to make something that can go on all year, and I like that idea. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you another day. And I'm wondering whether I need a bit of string up there. Not sure. See you again.